is a simple stomach, where we basically have a stomach, a regular stomach where you digest things with acid and with enzymes, protein enzymes, and then we go into a duodenum, and then into a small intestine, basically, and a large intestine. And in those small intestine, large intestine, now the whole digestion changes in us, and it becomes microbial. You've got little bugs, bacteria, all kinds of things in your stomach digesting stuff. We don't like the thought of that, but that's what's going on. And so, hi Claudia.
Hi.
And that's us. Horses are a combo. So we're important too, by the way. You know, we kind of go this morning. You know, my normal breakfast is a protein shake and cereal. Well, this morning I got up real early to do some stuff at the college, and you saw what I did. I stopped at McDonald's. That's not good, because I'm throwing off those bacteria. I need to keep that bacteria in my stomach healthy. Okay, so you hear about probiotics and all that. That's putting bacteria. Yogurt does a good job of putting that back in. Horses now, it's critical, because they've got a stomach just like us, small intestine. Then they have a big digestion vat. And in cattle, that's called a rumen. It's a big sac. And basically what happens is it dumps all the food in there, and then the bacteria and the microbes, the little bugs, start eating it up. It's a natural system. It's the same system that digests stuff at the wastewater treatment plant, eating stuff up. And then from there, that stuff gets absorbed. So that allows us to take this stuff here, the very fibrous stuff. A horse can take this very fibrous stuff, lignans and all these very tough stuff, and it can actually break this up into little carbon units that we can use. They can use. Us, what does this do? We just, like Lee was talking about, this is just fiber.
Pick our teeth with it.
Pick our teeth with it, and it makes things go through our body. Keeps us moving. It's important to keep everything moving, okay? Stimulates our gut to contract. Horses can use this. Cattle and sheep and goats, they have, so that's a horse. A mixture between a simple stomach and a ruminant. They have a thing called a cecum, but it's at the back of the gut. And so they got all kinds of problems in trying to balance those two is what's the problem. Cattle, first thing it goes into is the rumen, this big digestive vat, as it were, with all these bacteria in it, which digest this stuff. So cattle can go out there and eat that brown stuff out there, and they'll do okay on it. Sheep will do even better. Goats will do even better. But you know, we go out there and start eating that stuff, and if we have water, we'll last a little while, but we'll die pretty quickly. Horses can do a little better, but they need pretty high quality food. So the point of all this is we need to really think about what's going on in a horse's stomach. And horses, because they're a mixture of these two kinds of digestive systems, it's very sensitive. And then that leads to all kinds of colic. Could be a compaction colic, could be a gas colic, could be an endotoxemia colic, where these bacteria produce too much stuff, which become toxins in the blood system. So digestion in horses is really critical. If you get that straight, if you get your feeding program straight, you will have very few problems. How many were you guys there? We had Dr. Bray. This, by the way, everybody, this is Claudia.
Hi, another half.
And he was saying the other day that in his life, were you there, Connor? Dr. Bray, when he came? None of you guys were there, huh? Should have been. It would have been good. I hope I told this class about it too. But anyway, saying that in his life of managing thousands of horses, he said he's only had 3 colics. Yeah. But put it down, maybe a little bit of a stretch, but the point is well taken, that if you manage your feed properly and don't change quickly from one hay to another, one feed to another, feed the same time every day, then you're going to have a lot less colic, and then your whole management thing's going to be a lot easier. Yeah. So how are you feeling? Strong?
I feel wonderful.
Good.
We had to go fix the solar. I couldn't get it on.
You want to would your mom tell these guys what you've been doing the last 4 months?
I had a heart transplant.
Oh,
Really So 6 weeks and a couple days. So I'm up and around already. I was up and around like 2 days after the surgery. It's the most amazing miracle you've ever seen.
Wow.
And here's my tip. Be sure you're an organ donor. Be sure that's on your,
I am.
you're good. Because, you know, one organ donor saves 8 lives.
With
They
all
can
this stuff.
transplant 8 organs usually.
Yeah, is that what it works out to be?
They can use me up and then cream me out. Because it's going down in the ground, might as well put it to some use.
Exactly. It's just gonna, you know, turn into fertilizer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, seriously. My heart came from Phoenix, from a young man. For what that's worth. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing the last